I see you're Googling me to try to find my face. It's ungoogleable. Is it back? Shit. God. Subs, show music mixer my face. Help him. I need to keep looking for clues. I just want to finish this game. This fucking Twitch keeps breaking on me. I can't go in there. Find out more clues about your mother. I need to talk to... Somebody mentioned a name. You're just breaking the entire stream music. Your presence. You're just... It's not that it's a bad thing, it's a powerful thing.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
I'm sure it did. It's your pulp fiction.
Carmelite water.
There's so many butterflies in here. Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Of course you'd be looking at this one.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the Order would have intervened.
Your Eminence, I haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation in Paris, and, well, it's chaotic at best.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in those revolutionary tribunals.
Yeah.
The king is the official representative of God on earth, my son.
Your Eminence, France has become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Louis, I'm counting on you. If you don't find Sarah before my departure, I must ask you to give
But
me
that's
back
right.
the letter I
The
gave
secret letter he gave me that I proceeded
don't
to
worry
tell
about that.
everyone about.
you. Now you wanted to speak to me.
I forgot about that. I want to know more about the conference. Actually, let's go in order.
I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender of the church. You can believe me.
Oh, I believe you. Let's talk about the conference.
I'm sure a man like you is in the circle of trust. Would you know what the conference that Lord Mortimer mentioned is going to be about?
Not really, my son. Well, be it Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory, we are never informed about the theme of the conference before it begins.
That's not really any later than I mean, only in the last, like, couple of weeks. But this is kind of where I live normally, the 3 to 4 o'clock hour. I do have to get up tomorrow. Take Trav to the dentist. Tell me about the nightmare.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
I played King's Quest when I was younger. I never played Sam and Max. I played Grim Fandango a couple years ago and I wanted to tear my eyes out of my head.
Well, I mean, if it were a place or an object found on this
Hey,
island,
Runda.
what would you think of
That
first?
sounds so good.
The nightmare. No, I don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Well, that's too bad.
Ah, wait. I suppose it might be that horrible painting hanging in Lord Mortimer's study.
What?
Pretend not to be that interested. Right. Well, don't worry about it. I was just curious.
I'm gonna leave.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
We gotta go back to Mortimer's office. I don't even really remember the painting. I remember looking at the painting, but I don't remember anything about it, so... Mortimer's study, Mortimer's study, Mortimer's study. You're gonna tell me about the painting in Mortimer's study? What was it of? I don't remember, Kyra. I should probably look around.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't remember what it was of specifically. It was a Caravaggio.
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Maybe. Mortimer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just into this walking sound. This heels on marble sound. It's comforting sound.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Oh. Devil's Thorn. Got a book, The Locksmith's Art. Music. Yeah, Jen and Fufu and I were on the same team together. And we're all friends.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
Oh, we're here?
Bird.
I feel like I shouldn't speak to the bird because I'm not supposed to be here.
Let's take a closer look.
Almonds?
Judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans. The chocolate of the Mayas. The rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac. When a product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
Take one and then woo the bird.
Dark chocolate beans. Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
Accounts for the year 1792. Oh my god. Wood consumption? Corinthian marble fabric. He spent a lot of fucking money on powder and wine. Master paintings. A good night, Joey. Mr. Guido Paletti, I'm writing with regard to the dates of the paintings that I sent you for your temporary exhibition. Please note they are part of my private collection and are dated according to the Freemasons calendar in use at the time. As you may well have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. No need to remind you that the Freemasons' year begins in March, not January. About the Longinus painting. and took the liberty to have the spear touched up so it better corresponds to the actual spear. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Yours sincerely, Lord William Alexander Mortimer, Marquis of Westfordshire.
Now, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Great, honey. It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Probably not, but you never know. Cherries and chocolate. Take one.
Might come in handy. The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Mechanism. It's the bird. Good night music makes her sleep well. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Aha, I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Uh-oh. It's like a giant briefcase. Find the code of the hidden door.
Now, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes.
No way.
Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
No fucking way, dude.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
What do we got here?
This seems to be the list of grants and sponsorships given by the Mortimer family.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
In 1645, the Mortimer family allocated a pension to be passed down the generations to the Nérac family from Bordeaux, shipowners and refiners from father to son, a family known for their expeditions to Africa and America.
I ate a one of these like buff things, and it gave me the ability to, like, if I'm talking to somebody and interrogating them, I can see their weaknesses. I didn't mean to do that because I'm not talking to somebody. It's a consumable.
In 1489, the Mortimer family participates in the purchase of the Caravel Santa Clara from Juan Niño, shipowner, on behalf of Don Luis de la Cerda. The vessel will be renamed La Niña. In 1567, the Mortimer family financed the brickworks in Qinhongdao in China, fitted out with 51 furnaces 3.5 meters high, in guise of a protocol gift for Long Qing, the emperor of the Ming Dynasty. bet that brickworks helped maintain the Great Wall. From 1235 to 1280, the Mortimer family granted an annual pension to Albert the Great, Archbishop of Regensburg, in order to fund his research in the writing of De Mirabilibus Munci, books about the wonders of the world. Let's not forget it recorded the recipe for gunpowder in the form of an anagram. They democratized firearms in Europe, no less.
Get another one of those. I can't eat too many of those.
In 1550, the Mortimer family financed half of the construction of St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow by way of protocol gift for Ivan IV Vasilievich, one of the most beautiful religious buildings ever built. In 1645, the Mortimer family allocated a pension to be passed down the generations to the Nérac family from Bordeaux, shipowners and refiners from father to son, a family known for their expeditions to Africa and America. In 1635, the Mortimer family sponsored the Académie Mersenne for 30 years in Paris for works in the sciences and in philosophy. That was generous, but not entirely selfless when you think about Blaise Pascal, who developed the first calculating machine at the same time. In 1489, the Mortimer family participated in the purchase of the Caravelle Santa Clara from Juan Niño, shipowner, on behalf of Don Luis de la Cerda. The vessel will be renamed La Niña.
I keep meaning to select others.
In 1513, the Mortimers financed an expedition of Ponce de Leon to the New World. That was the expedition that resulted in the discovery of Florida, in fact. In 1772, Lord Mortimer made a donation of £112,000 to the attention of Achille Basmarin, major shipowner of Bordeaux, for the construction of a ship, the Clary. From 1685 to 1720, the Mortimer family allocated an annual pension to Denis Papin for his brilliant works in pneumatics and hydraulics. That reminds me of spectacular experiments such as his first submarine, which didn't end all that well if I remember correctly.
I think these dates have significance.
In my opinion, his lesser-known invention of the steam piston ought to be more important in the future. Well, that's strange. I thought he died in 1712. Well, well, the history of the Mortimer lineage. Looks like his ancestors have always sought to improve society and have had an open attitude towards the arts.
That's why there's got to be one significant date if there is.
Oh, the family tree. Let's see. All Mortimer's ancestors are called William something Mortimer. That happens a lot in noble families, but here it's systematic. Not a single generation ever breaks the custom. Looks like this family is very attached to their principles.
Mm-hmm.
Lord William Alexander Mortimer, lover of the arts and the sciences, he took up politics at an early age. After rapidly becoming influential, he decides to retire from public life in order to organize conferences reserved for the elite with the aim of finding answers to world problems. Blah, blah, blah. He's also an only son, and the book doesn't mention any known descendant. The first William Alexander Mortimer. He was born in 1131 and distinguished himself during the Third Crusade, during which he rubbed shoulders with Richard the Lionheart. He showed outstanding bravery during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
1131.
He died in 1211 in the country of Westford at the age of 80. What longevity. Nice.
Or
Nothing is
1211.
mentioned about his wife. The direct descendant of William Alexander Mortimer I was born in 1195 on his father's return from the crusade. only son, more discreet than his father, it states that he was widely traveled. He produced only one descendant, named William Michael Mortimer. He died in 1275. There's no chapter dedicated to his mother. All right. For one, the women of the lineage are not mentioned at all. What a cavalier attitude. Right. Let's see. Who else is there?
Hey, Buckley.
Only son, a descendant with a singular name. He also took a wife and had only one child, named William again.
Buckley, thank you so much for subbing. It's a welcome back. But still.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
I appreciate it, man.
Another at random. William Mortimer again. Only son, him too. Born in 1573 and died in 1665. The Mortimers lived to a ripe old age, that's for sure. Discreet again. The summary states that he was an excellent merchant, and that towards the end of his life, he entered politics?
I wish I could do that. I should probably go back in, write down like 3 of those dates. I don't know. I'm almost hitting like a brick wall with my sleepiness. Key with an occult water symbol.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
You got a puppy and you no longer know what sleep is. Yeah. I inherited a Nathan Scott Phillips. I don't really know what sleep is anymore either.
Which 4-letter word could open this chest?
Key. Oh, shit. More puzzles. Holy shit. Why do I keep moving? Night Titans. Did I get it? I'm like stuck here now.
Which 4-letter word could open this chest?
Okay. fucking know. This one's bugged. Whoa. Clue? Was clue an option? Let me try that.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
About the fuck over this.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
I wonder if the bird will tell me.
A mina bird.
Tell me the door code. Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Average gamer, what's up?
I don't really know what I was expecting. Sarah DeRiche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
Oh.
What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah?
Oh.
What about Sarah?
Why did
God, what's been happening here?
Waldo? I don't want to give it chocolate. That'll kill it. For the sake of being thorough, though.
A mina bird.
What would happen?
Oh, what have I done? It looks like I've killed him. Oh, shit. I better not hang around.
This is all on Pierre Louis. It wasn't me. I'm sad now. The bird's dead. I'm real sad.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Son of a bitch. Ugh. No, I can't rewind. This game remembers.
This seems to be the list of grants and sponsorships given by the Mortimer family. family tree. Lord William Alexander Mortimer, lover of the arts and the sciences, he took up politics at an early age. After rapidly becoming influential, he decides to retire from public life in order to organize conferences reserved for the elite with the aim of finding answers to world problems.
Thank you,
Blah,
Kenny.
blah, blah, blah. He's also an only son, and the book doesn't mention any known descendant.
Well, have you fucking... seen Lord okay. Marquis of Westfordshire, peer of Great Britain, extremely rich. I was thinking of not that guy, not that guy. No. Fucking that guy. So 1191 or 1121.
The first William Alexander Mortimer. He was born in 1131 and distinguished himself during the Third Crusade, during which he rubbed shoulders with Richard the Lionheart. He showed outstanding bravery during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre. He died in 1211 in the country of Westford at the age of 80. What longevity. Nice. Nothing is mentioned about his wife. The direct descendant of William Alexander Mortimer I was born in 1195 on his father's return from the crusade. Only son, more discreet than his father, it states that he was widely traveled. He produced only one descendant, named William Michael Mortimer. He died in 1275. There's no chapter dedicated to his mother.
These are numbers I can try. I think some of those other ones are less significant.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Sam. Sam's here.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
So it's gotta be, maybe it's 1131. Shit.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
So maybe anything that has to do with that being the second number. Help me solve a puzzle. He's like, no, I just want to be in the room. Okay, so 1131, 1195 didn't work. What else do we got? Patronage.
Seems to be the list of grants and sponsorships given by the Mortimer family. In 1645, the Mortimer family allocated a pension to be passed down the generations to the Nérac family from Bordeaux, ship owners and refiners from father to son. a family known for their expeditions to Africa and America.
Well, it's because Sam's in the room.
In 1489, the Mortimer family participates in the purchase of the Caravel Santa Clara from Juan Niño, shipowner, on behalf of Don Luis de la Cerda. The vessel will be renamed La Niña.
No, it wasn't 1191. I wrote him down.
In 1567, the Mortimer family
double check.
financed the brickworks in Qinhuangdao in China, fitted out with 51 furnaces, 3.5
Hints
meters
are great,
high,
Phase Dave.
in guise of a protocol gift for Long King, the emperor of the Ming Dynasty.
Chomper.
From 1235 to 1280, the Mortimer family granted an annual pension to Albert the Great, Archbishop of Regensburg, in order to fund his research in the writing of De Mirabilibus Munci, books about the wonders of the world.
The wrong book. Okay. At this point, yeah, hints are fine because, well, they don't give anything away, and I feel like, ooh.
Dante's Purgatory.
No.
Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the...
I spent so much time on that Bible puzzle.
The worm before it's attained its final form. Charming.
That I'm like over it right now.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Did I miss something?
I know. It has to do with the fucking, the number thing that he mentioned.
The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi bull of 5187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
Put it down for a second. Go back over here. $4,000 years. Okay. Begins in March, not January. So, okay.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something? Wait. Did I miss something?
Sam. It's gonna be one of these, I think.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Vitry, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII, cuckolded by his wife's uncle.
Okay, so subtracting 4,000 years from this, it'd be 1147 to 1149. The other one is 1189 to 1192.
The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi bull of 5187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years. famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council.
Yeah, you got it, Tim.
Plenary indulgence to Christians
What's up?
who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish. Not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
I can't examine any of that, unfortunately.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
89 to 92.
Still not working. I get the impression I counted the wrong way. It must be 1 year more then, right?
Wait, what?
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
He said something totally different there.
Still not working. I get the impression I counted the wrong way. It must be 1 year more then, right? Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close. 1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Okay. Wait. It's the March thing.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something? Wait, did I miss something?
It's gonna be that second book that I read, I think.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Vitry, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII,
Yep.
cuckolded by his wife's uncle. The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi bull of 5,187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5,190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
The 12th month. So that would put us into 1191.
Open sesame.
Nice. It's a map of Asia.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Oh. You call it the Orient. I'm moving away. Sir, your plans to intervene in Belgium are to go ahead as set down. I am to occupy the Prussian army. Your delivery of cannons to Valmy has ensured our victory. As agreed, I have notified the King of Prussia of the invasion plans of Custine and the Army of the North. I will keep the Australians out of Belgium. I am to quickly return to Paris, as I sense the fate of our King Louis is about to be decided dishonorably, and it is impossible for me not to intervene. Should you have missives to give to me, I invite you to go by, as per usual, our friend Monsieur Peru. Sincerely yours, Charles Francois Dumouriez, General of the Army of the North.
It's locked.
Well, yeah. My dearest Lord Mortimer, as a friend of China, rest assured that you will be rewarded for your information. You need not worry about any scheming against us from Great Britain. Their representative, Mr. McCartney, will leave with no hope of any arrangements involving us. Your friend, Qianlong, Emperor of the Qing Dynasty. William, whatever your projects, it would seem that our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart. Your loving brother, G. P.S. I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding it at a present moment is conductive?
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that
It's
France
a bag of
is surrounded by
spaghetti.
our enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
I cannot analyze the geopolitical situation. It's too fucking late for this. My dear friend, thank you for your words, and I do understand your situation. I regret having to confront you militarily, but if the situation obliges me to declare war, then do what you think fit. Under your advisement and with a weary heart, I am off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you, in hope of serving you again. George, King of Hanover, King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Fucking Illuminati. My dear friend, as desired, I have been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you proposed. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Please find enclosed a list of my colleagues: Leonard Bleecker, 16 Wall Street; Hugh Smith, Tontine Coffee House; Armstrong and Barnwall, 58 Broad Street; Samuel March, 243 Queen Street; Andrew D. Barclay, 136 Pearl Street; Benjamin Sykes, Hanover Square; John Bush, John Henry, David Reedy. Thank you for your help. We shall soon be able to meet at my place. I look forward to seeing you as soon as possible. Mohammed El-Kabir. With thanks for your service rendered, help fight against the Spanish and the conquest of Oran. A ship bound for Marseille in France has been chartered. Hidden aboard are a few corpses infected with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment. Be very careful in handling these boxes, because if inadvertently open, you risk spreading the disease all over France. Holy shit.
This shows the forces present in America.
The gift has been delivered. Tamir Shah Durrani, King of Afghanistan, of Punjab, of Sindh, of Mashhad, and of Kashmir, should not retain his title much longer. His son, Zaman, will succeed him as planned. We will then be able to resume negotiations. Sir, are you suggesting there is a global elite that is controlling the entire world.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. My printing house has been confiscated and I am imprisoned in the fortress of Schlüsselburg. If by chance you could intervene in my favor, I would be eternally in your debt. The Tsarina Catherine should not be long in banning all Golden Order lodges from her territory. Our horizon has become considerably darker. In the hope that you can help me, your friend, Nikolai Novikov. Dear Lord Mortimer, I'm writing you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act. As it stands, we must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters and unable to find any slaves on the run. They kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. P.S. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth. I regret to inform you that our plans in Poland are set to fail. Russia and Prussia are working in cohort to bleed our dear Poland. We have no power here. We continue to maintain pressure as best as we can on the Prussian border as agreed in order to occupy Frederick William's army, but I do not know how long we can keep it up.
It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
Okay, that's where we came in. That's locked. So let's check back here. My dearest friend, our plans are going ahead wonderfully well. The Coinage Act has been voted. Your project of founding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank. As for the construction of the White House, it's still due to begin in October. I will accept no delays. You can trust me on this. Hope to see you soon. Thomas Jefferson.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything. A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Do I have a key for this? Shit. Have a key now.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Dear Lord Mortimer, be assured of my entire devotion. As agreed, the Vendier peasantry will soon rise up. My network is striving to increase the pressure on the masses. The decision of the assembly, which consists of voting the civil constitution of the clergy, is inflaming the region. The people overwhelmingly reject the priests and swear loyalty to the state. If you could ensure that the convention will administer the final blow to the people, the issue will be resolved. Without wishing to direct you, a forced recruitment for a faraway conflict would be a perfect way to arouse the people definitively. Your devoted servant, Francois Athanase Charette de la Country.
That must be
be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
I'll take it. Dear Lord Mortimer, as agreed, I have changed your old lock for one of my invention. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, Mr. Gilliton. Here's the model of your new lock if you appreciate my prototype. It is difficult to imagine how it fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but add a bit of spice. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, the aforementioned lock will open or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. I called my invention the Judgment of Faith because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. I hope you'll appreciate the irony of the situation, Gustave Montrant, Master Architect. Am I screwed? Oh God.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by.
Mortimer through feathers. Pigeon, probably. Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are 2 inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top. No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cue fascinating.
Oh man.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. Something strange about this table. What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies. Here on his desert
fucking
island.
H.H. Holmes.
Who is he doing autopsies on then? The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
Lord Mortimer, the tiger is dying. On your demand, I have attacked Travancore and personally cut the throats of as many Englishmen as possible, though without the help from the French. I cannot hold them off much longer. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of your new rockets. Help us. Tipu Sahib, Sultan of Mysore.
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
I discovered parts of personality aspects of different suspects or people that I know. That's what that is.
It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for.
I'm a little... 3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs.
I'm gonna let him finish
Now we
that
all know what
sentence.
that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon.
Oh man, I saw that
More
coming a
used to
mile
seeing
away.
cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
Preservation using formaldehyde.
Just as disgusting as ever.
I think I've exercised everything in here just
An
about.
iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
The gimp. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
Oh shit.
What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Okay. Shit. Go find my mother. Mommy?
It's locked. Oh, shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
Oh, no.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Oh? Oh. So 1911. Wait. No, it wouldn't even be that.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. If the grid closes a bit
Oh,
more
no.
every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again. It doesn't seem to be working.
Shit.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. It looks too easy. It could be a trap.
Use science instead. One 1191. This would be that backwards, so that's not it, obviously. Fuck. Oh god, I can't do this right now. Am I about done with this? Can anybody tell me if I have like 5 minutes left?
Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are two inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top.
I've been on for 7 hours,
I don't
Waddy.
know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cube fascinating. seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
Shit. I'm kind of screwed. One 191. I don't know what to do. It's gonna lower on me. I guess I could just keep trying.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Neither of those numbers make any sense, though. This is the number backwards. So I don't think...
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
I did that. 9199 is 1191 backwards. Like, if I was facing the other side, that would be displaying on that other side. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Keep trying, dude.
Wheels are stuck. Shit! I'm cornered like a rat.
Oh, never mind. You're just stuck. None of those numbers make sense. How are you getting 9499?
Please don't let it be Mortimer. Who is it?
Deliberately avoiding me. 4 years ago, I was his favorite. But nowadays, I have to ask for an audience with his lordship.
Damn it! It's Peru.
Keep quiet.
I don't know if I should, but...
Well, that's it. I've had enough of being humiliated.
I'm wasting my time here.
After everything I've done on his behalf, he dares treat me like a lackey?
Oh, fuck.
I've bled the Parisian elite for the sake of his whims, and what have I got to show for it? Doesn't even have the courtesy to give me 5 minutes of his time. I wanted to put my mind at ease. Well, that's done. I know what I've got to do now.
I must find my mother. So much for discretion.
Monsieur Peru, it's me. Mr.
What the
Deriche!
devil is going
I
on?
need your help!
Where are you, Deriche?
Behind the painting! Open it, please! I've shut myself in! There's a pedal under Lord Mortimer's desk. Can you see it?
There's no... Hang on. Yes.
Good. Now press it.
Yeah. Done.
You should see something resembling a frame with numbers. Yes?
The
You
shape
have to
of the
turn them to
cylinder.
set the combination. One 191.
Nine, 4, 9. That's so fucking bizarre. Because when I count them, it's like an that didn't make any sense. I get it, but it didn't make any sense in the way that I was seeing it. I'm also very tired.
You do surprise me.
It's not what you're thinking. I'll explain everything.
No, you will not, sir. It has nothing to do with me, and by the way, I never even saw you. So, I'll be on my way now.
Thanks again.
I owe him one, I guess.
I'm indebted to you. I won't forget this.
Yeah. Goodbye.
I've wasted enough time. I better get moving if I want to find my mother.
Okay. See, I had the logic right, but when I kind of counted them, like I put the one, I put the numbers there, and then I like counted the. I don't want to explain myself. I just want to be done with this for the night. I'm so fucking tired right now. I feel like I would have been done by now, but that one Bible puzzle took forever. That's what I did, FaZe. But it seemed like I must have done it wrong. Like the logic was there, but I did it wrong because I'm tired. Okay, so I have 3 manuscripts I can open. Perfect.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. All right, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
You're joking, I hope.
Holy shit.
Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
I kind of want to spy on those two.
We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What?
Shh.
Monsieur de Richet.
What?
Why not join us rather than find yourself
What the fuck,
eavesdropping?
dude?
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
What a
Of course you didn't. So, my son,
what a
can we
terrible
do for you?
investigator. Oh my god. I'm just gonna stand here in the open.
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention. Your Eminence, I don't know what you said to Mr. von Volna, but the poor fellow looks positively crestfallen.
Not at all.
Don't you believe it, Louis. I was just telling Monsieur about Lord Mortimer's burning passion for holy relics. You must have noticed he's a bit of a collector. Well, for years,
Yeah, he
has been searching
I'm gonna
high
listen
and
in.
low to bring all the copies
He might as well just stood in front of them.
Together. As I was coming here, I thought I'd bring him a few of them. That's all.
Be quiet, for God's sake. Please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
You don't want to tell me any more about your secret discussion about things I don't want to know about? Fine. What if I run over there, though?
Leave us now.
Ah. Find the origin of the sword left by my mother. Holy shit, is this gonna take any longer than 10 minutes? I'm fucking tired, dude. Something. I want to look at that painting. About 30 minutes left, you would say? I can't. I need to wrap it up. I have to get up and do something tomorrow. So we may have to put this off for another day. I hate to do that with like 30 minutes left. But I can't. Thank you. Oh my god, Gooch. Clusterlux, Kenny Morgan, thank you. Thank you, Gooch, for the 1,000 bits. Yeah, dude. I gotta stop. They're throwing Bible verses and fucking shit at me. I can't even process. That number thing almost broke me.